today I want to show you a little bit about fillers. There are many different types of fillers, but I pretty much exclusively use hyaluronic acids. There are different brands of hyaluronic acid, but I like this particular brand. It's made by a company called Dioxane, and it's called RHA. And you see there's a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4. And they all have different physical properties. The properties that we look at is something called G prime, which basically explains how much resistance to stretch and lift there is, and then stretchability. But it's easier if I just show you, or elasticity. It's easier if I just show you this. So this is RHA 4. I'm going to start with the thickest one. And you see how thick that is? And if I push with my finger, it just bounces right back up. Okay? So now, let me show you RHA 3, which has a little bit less. So you see I push, and it doesn't bounce up as much. This is RHA 2, and this I push, and it's kind of staying flat. And this one's the thinnest one we have, and this one, if I push, it's not coming up at all. So this is really good to use on very, very small wrinkles. So again, just to show you really quickly, this is RHA 4, does not deform. RHA 3 deforms a little. RHA 2 deforms more, and the density is kind of like totally deformed. But in addition to the amount of resistance to force, you have this thing called stretch, right? So if you look at the RHA 4, it doesn't really stretch as much, right? If you look at the density, let me try to get a little bit of my finger, you see how it kind of holds more like that? So redensity can actually stretch more than any of the other fillers. And that's why it's very good to use it in a dynamic area, or like RHA 2, which also has stretch around the lips, because your lips and the area around your mouth moves a lot and you need to have the stretch. So based on the area of the body that we're putting it into, we consider different properties, mostly resistance to force and elasticity, in terms of deciding which particular filler we're going to use for you.